My question to you, Jonasi, do you want to bring change without first dealing with the causa?
Thank you. The causa is ZANU-PF, number one. The causa is MDC. The causa is him who is asking me. He is a causa because on social media he is active. In real life, he is a dead dog. I mean, you know, Zimbabweans are so brave and so determined to remove ZANU-PF. On WhatsApp groups, on Facebook, on Twitter. The same person who is concerned about the causa, tell him if he was working, he was demonstrating in Zimbabwe. He won't send any picture of a placard. Meaning, ZANU-PF is not going to be removed on social media. I've led a demonstration to the president's office to say, Zimbabweans, let's go and arrest the ED. Let's go arrest the vice presidents.
You ended up getting arrested yourself.
I had more than 10,000 Zimbabweans in my database who promised to work with me. What happened on the day I was alone? The person who accompanied me was the one who was in charge calling the government to say, we are here, come now and arrest him. So one person accompanied me and he was selling me out.
Wow.
That's the first reality. The second reality, I'm arrested. I'm in prison. It was my mother, it was my lawyers coming to prison. No, as they are in Harare, it's almost 2.5 million people. And almost 90% of people in Harare, they say they don't vote for the ruling party, they vote for opposition. No visitor. Where he is right now, I can tell you that very few people are visiting him. People are using his name for propping up political mileage. Itai Dzamara, who disappeared, fighting, leading the struggle, demonstrating alone, saying Mugabe must go. If you ask Zimbabweans how many are sending money to the widow and the kids, you can be shocked that it probably none. These opposition leaders who wanted to remove the ruling party, probably they are not even supporting the comrades who died in August 1, the comrades who died along the struggle. What kind of leaders are we as opposition if we can't take care of comrades who die in the struggle? What guarantee that when we are in power, we are going to take care of comrades who are alive and healthy? So, ZANU-PF is wrong. No, I don't support them. Opposition is wrong. I don't support them. No one can raise their hand in Zimbabwe and claim they are driving the country to prosperity. ZANU-PF must go. It's a mantra. It's a slogan. How are we removing ZANU-PF? Ngari Vume comes, Jacob Ngari Vume, and say, Zimbabweans, there's too much corruption in the ruling party, in the government. Let's demonstrate against the corruption, which is a good move. No one wants corruption. Then the opposition MDC alliance comes, hijack the demonstration. They start, ED must go. They say ZANU-PF must go. Now, the question is, to someone who's an independent thinker, is this I was supporting the demonstration at the beginning because I thought it about corruption. And now it's ED must go, ZANU-PF must go. Now, what is the theme of the demonstration? Is it corruption? Is it to remove the government? Let's say it's corruption. Why are we saying ED must go? Why are we saying ZANU-PF must go? Fine. Let's say...
Are the two mutually exclusive?
Wait. Let's say the demonstration is to remove ED and the government. The first question is, if people want to remove ED and ZANU-PF, okay, it's fine. Number one, how are they going to do it? Because the demonstration in Zimbabwe has been done by the opposition MDC countless times. Some were called the final push. Some were called, they change names, but they are demonstrations. What? 31st August, July, we are going to do a demonstration to remove ZANU-PF, right? What are we going to do today different from other demonstrations that can take ED and ZANU-PF away from the offices?
It doesn't look like anything will help, but here's my thing.
Yeah.
We've had a number